Hi there, I'm Jen Kitzmiller with the National Weather Service in Missoula, and I have your planning briefing recorded on Sunday, March 13th. So here's a look at our weather threat matrix, just highlighting over the next 5 days what kind of impacts we may have across western Montana and north central Idaho. We do have a weak weather disturbance coming in late tonight into early Monday morning that could spread mainly some pass level snow across much of the area, but really it looks like it's going to be focused across northwest and west central Montana. So think of like Lookout Pass, Marias Pass, Lolo Pass may get up to an inch of snow by Monday morning. Some of the valleys across northwest Montana could see a mix of some light snow or maybe even a little freezing rain, but it looks very light and like it'll be more pockets. We have a more significant weather system coming in on Tuesday, so I'll speak to that in a little more detail here shortly, but some of the impacts with that are going to be some heavy rain, pass level snow and wind, and then that's followed on Wednesday by a cold front that brings snow levels back down to all elevations, but again looks pretty light. And then going into the rest of the week, continued kind of active, showery, spring-like weather. So looking at this more significant system coming in for late Monday night into Tuesday, this is something called integrated vapor transport, and basically it's showing a source of subtropical moisture from off the California coast that's going to be pumping all the way up into western Montana and north central Idaho. This is what we know as an atmospheric river and will be associated with a mild and wet system from Monday night into Tuesday. Now with this, we are looking at snow levels that'll be coming up to about 4,500 feet across northwest Montana and then up as high as 6,000 feet by the time you get down to southwest Montana and Lemhi County. So we will see for valleys primarily rain with this system, whereas those higher elevations will be continuing to see some snowfall. Primarily, it's just going to be a good moisture source with the main focus, and you can kind of see it here in this image where the brighter greens are. It really looks like the main focus of moisture is going to be up across northwest Montana and into north central Idaho and the Idaho Panhandle. So moisture amounts with this, we're looking at 1 to 2 inches basically along this Idaho-Montana border. That would be the liquid equivalent, of course, and those higher elevations that'll fall as snow. And in some of the tighter valleys here near the Idaho-Montana border could see, you know, 1/2 inch up to 1 inch of rainfall. As you move south and east, the amounts taper off, and by the time you get into southwest Montana and Lemhi County, we're not expecting a lot of precipitation with this feature. So what are we looking at for snowfall in the terrain? This first image here is showing you the low end amounts. So this is, you know, there's a 9 and 10 chance that we'll see at least this much snowfall. You'll see areas like Lolo Pass, Lookout Pass, both showing up with at least 2 inches are expected out of this system. You'll see some higher mountains for the amounts for the Cabinets and the Purcells, and then of course up towards Glacier Pass and Glacier Park and Marias Pass. This is our current expected snowfall forecast, so you'll see slightly higher amounts of about 2 to 3 inches for Lolo and Lookout Pass, similar for Marias Pass. And then as we go up to the high end amount, there's only a 1 in 10 chance of seeing this amount of snow or higher. So it's kind of maxing out at around 6 inches for a lot of the passes here, and possibly a dusting of snow in some of the valleys. But as I said, for the most part, it looks like snow levels will be up above the valleys. And I should say that these graphics are all valid from 6 p.m. on Monday, March 14th, through midnight on Wednesday, March 16th. Now, a couple concerns beyond the snow in the terrain. Some of these valleys here across far northwest Montana, they will see a decent amount of snowfall, of rainfall. And so that may lead to some ponding of water on roadways and in poor drainage areas. We'll also likely see a little bit more snow snow melt in the mid elevations, so some increases in streams and rivers are possible, although this time we're not expecting any flooding. And then here's just a few of the point-specific graphs for snowfall at some of the passes. This is Marias Pass. You'll see a little bit of light snow continuing into that Monday morning time frame here, then a little bit of break before the next wave really kicks in really early Tuesday morning for Marias Pass, with the heaviest amounts during the day into the evening hours. Again, I will point out temperatures are actually expected to rise just slightly above freezing, so it may get pretty sloppy up there, you know, some slushy wet snow up at the pass. Similar signals, this is Lookout Pass on the left and Lolo Pass on the right. Pretty similar timing and amounts, and again for both these passes you do see air temperatures come up above freezing, so again it'll likely be pretty slushy before we start seeing that front come through and snow levels dropping back down late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. And finally, here's Lost Trail Pass. Looking at the 8 to 14 day outlook, on the left here we've got the temperature outlook, and there's above kind of favored conditions for below normal temperatures and continued above normal precipitation. Overall, nothing extremely cold, but you know, spring-like to maybe slightly below normal, very active weather systems. So I'm going to close out here with the weather threat matrix. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to give us a call. Otherwise, we'll speak to you next on Tuesday. Thanks and have a great day.